MMM is a social network that connects the one who wants to donate money with the one who wants to get money. So here we connect people who wants to donate money and people who simply wants to receive money. Participants transfer money directly to each other, peer-to-peer system. When we mean peer-to-peer system, it means daddy wants to donate money. In MMM, another of our participants will be assigned to daddy to give the money direct to him. That's peer-to-peer. So there's no central account in MMM. We don't have any central account where all of us gather and put our money, and from that central account we now disburse. No, it doesn't happen here. It's not like Fadama, cash flow, my wise, where you go to their office and they give you back account to go and put in money. Then when they want to distribute the money, they now collect from their account and pay people. It's not happening here. So here we transfer money peer-to-peer. So who exactly are we? We are over 200 million members and we're operating currently in more than 118 countries. MMM is recognized as the largest donation exchange network that is existing today. So in 1994, it's recorded that MMM held 1/10 of the entire cash in Russia. MMM has had a very long history since 1994. In fact, far back in 1984, that was when MMM was founded. But then it was operated as a cooperative. Now this company sells computer equipment and distributes computer equipment in Russia. So they grew as a big corporation and they began to sell shares. So they sold their first shares, sold as many pieces of shares. They sold to their participants and they asked government for more number of shares. The Ministry of Finance denied them the allocation of what they were looking for, almost 500 billion pieces of shares. So they went ahead to create what they call MMM tickets. So with those tickets, people were buying the tickets from the company and returning the tickets to the cooperative. And this ticket doubles in its value in 1 month. For example, you buy this ticket at 100 naira, you return it next month. You sold this ticket back to the company at 200 naira. So people were so happy about this opportunity and they consumed the whole money of half of the budget of the Russian government. So the government began to look into what is happening, who is running this kind of scheme that is collecting more money from the system than putting back money in the system. So they invited Segim Abrodi for negotiation so that they can bring in his program, MMM, into the government's program, but he refused. So after several times, the government has to come in and investigate their papers, everything, and give them allegations that they did tax deviations, so all sorts of things, and that was how MMM 1984 to MMM 1990 closed down. So MMM 1994 started, and it was doing well, but then it decided to make managers to control the money that comes into the community and not like having a central bank. But still, it failed. Why did it fail? Because there was panic. The government wake up and then ask people that this Segim Abrodi is a scam, is a profit, because they have sent him to prison for charges of fraud and tax evasion previously. So they sent him to jail, and when he came out of jail, he insists on pursuing his dreams. And what is that dream? That dream is simply to liberate our world today of the unfair financial system. So we're going to talk about this unfair financial system when we're talking about the ideology. What is bringing us here together today? What are we trying to achieve with this? Okay? So we are a community that helps people become free. So we talk more about that in our ideology. So our ideology states that we are here to create a fair financial system where money will no longer be an issue. And we're also creating a platform where we don't need to go to banks to borrow money. So this ideology, what is it all about? It's what people believe in. So in MMM, we believe that there are two things happening in our society that should not be happening. And that is called unfair financial system. Let me give an example with previous examples I give. For example, we have people in our society, the farmers, the doctors, the nurses, people who work so hard for us, but we pay them less. But we elect politicians into office, they do nothing, we pay them more. That's unjust. Now, not just that we elect them into office, in fact, we have a current one happening now. We have elected them into the office. They have decided to remove the first subsidy that has been helping our lives. We voted them, didn't we? And they promised us change. But they have gone there now, still operating on the previous large budget they used to have in the past. And then they are even trying to inflict more sufferings on us. So that is totally unacceptable, because we believe that if money is the wages of labor, people who sell in the market, artisans, barrel pushers, they should earn more. People who go to farm and give us the food that nourishes us should earn more. Doctors should earn more. They should stop going on season strikes, but unfortunately, that is the society we are living in. So Triple M brought us together as people who share the same ideology to help ourselves with our spare money. Instead of earning this money through all the hard work we do, and then we go back to the bank and give them back the same money, because banks are also in this system. Because the government, the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, they all have series of rules that operate and allow them to control us with this paper money. So instead of us giving them back this same money, and they use the same money to oppress us, why not us come together as a community and share this money among ourselves, help ourselves with our spare money, and get rewarded for doing so. So that was how Triple M ideology came about. So let's talk about how Triple M works. I already mentioned about peer-to-peer. What peer-to-peer simply means is, I need money today, another participant of Triple M donates this money to me, and another participant tomorrow needs help, I donate to the person. That's peer-to-peer. But in other establishments, I need money, they have to call the accountant or call to the office and ask them to go and pay to my bank account. That's the central account. Now the government will wake up one day and say they have come again. Go and seize their account. They will call SEC and ask SEC to go and investigate what they are doing. They are giving people 100%, and people have decided to bring all their money. They say go and investigate, or allow the account. They will call the headquarters and they will cut off the account. Now the people cannot operate the account again. Tomorrow morning, everybody will come there. They will be running with their shares and their television. Not because they necessarily want to run, but because the unfair financial system has clamped on them and stopped their operation, tell them they are doing something illegal. So that is how our system works. So here we do donations out of our own goodwill. We don't force people to make donations in our community. It's when you have money and you decide to make donation, you make a donation. So that's how MMM works. So this is how Triple M back office looks like. So every participant that joins our community will have a personal back office. Like Daddy has already joined. Every morning Daddy wake up and go into the back office and see what is happening, see how the help we provide them is growing. So every single person has a back office when you join Triple M community. So in our back office, we simply have the provide help button and the get help button. So in the provide help button, when you click on it, it means you want to make donation. In the get help button, when you click on it, it means you want to ask for donation. Somebody will donate to you in our system. So let's proceed. Okay, in the dashboard, so there is the dashboard that takes you to the home dashboard, and then the referral. You see every single person that you have invited under you, like Daddy invited our Daddy today. Now when he joins and he wants to make sure he's also his referral, he can track him from his referrals. So you see every single person you invited to join us. So in my page, that's where you see your particulars, your phone number, your email address, and the date you join Triple M. That my page, that's where you also see your referral link. Your referral link is a short ID that you use to invite people. When you invite them, they join under you. You get bonuses for referring them. We'll talk about the referral bonus. The Mavro is our internal currency. We'll talk about that when we get next. Then accounts, that's where you put in your personal private account, where people make this donation to you. That's your local bank account number. So let's talk about the Mavro. What is this Mavro? Mavro is our internal currency system. That is what we use in Triple M. So when you make donation to somebody in our system, you are rewarded with this Mavro. We don't give you Naira. You are rewarded with Mavro. And Mavro was also found after the name of the person who this movement is associated with, Segi Mavrodi. So the Mavro is internal currency, and when you make a donation, you are rewarded with Mavro. So you can see this Mavro growing in the tab that will come, and in the menu will come Mavro. So that's where you see it growing every day by 1%. Every day by 1%, up to 30 days, which is 30%. Then you can request to get help of your original donation plus your 30%. So Mavro amount will start to grow from the moment you make a deposit. And the calculation of this interest is observed 2 times in a week, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So on Tuesdays, when you log in and check your Mavro, you will see that there has been an increase of 1% that day. On Thursday too, you will see an increase as well. So let's talk about where this 30% we give in our community as a reward comes from. I invite somebody to join us today, and I'm rewarded with 30% of the donation I made in the system. Where does the 30% come from? Now the 30% is a reward to anyone who makes a contribution in our community, but somehow the 30% must come from somewhere, isn't it? It's just like the previous investment programs we have done in the past. You don't ask them where the 100% come from. They only invite us and say,